Okay, let's start this different live stream that I see only myself, but all in the technique, and there are always worse things in the world. Veronique, we
Yeah.
know each other because this is the second live stream, and we call it like really creativity demands courage. What does that mean to you?
That means a lot because all the people who follow me on Instagram know that for me, music is not only playing the sounds, but it's a whole multi-dimensional fact with also the look I have, the photography I take. So it's courage because I want to stand out from other artists who only play like they're supposed to play in long dresses, in a uniform, with that ideas, that repertoire. But I want to break out of everything. So that's
Okay.
I want courage to be different and
Yeah.
to follow my own path.
Because we talked about this also in the first live stream, and viewers, if you missed that, you can see that always on demand whenever you like on the YouTube channel of Veronique. We're going to give that also at the end of this live stream, and also you can see this as much as you want on the YouTube of Hello Expat, and of course from Veronique Vanhoucke. And what I always want to pronounce, if you're okay with Veronique, is that all the viewers can ask questions.
Yes,
We do it
please.
interaction, so we can, yeah, we can look at some questions that we can answer live, and otherwise it can be later on. We're going to do a lot of things in this live stream, like 20 to
At the
30
end of the
minutes.
livestream, or we can answer some questions that the viewers ask, maybe at the end of
Yeah,
the live stream.
yeah, I would like that. So, Veronique, we know each other for like 1.5 years, and I see that you are growing and really doing the things that you are doing, like a really an artistic artist. You're very like when you describe yourself as a landscape of emotions. What does that mean? How can you say that to the viewers? What do you mean by that? Like you really enjoying your music in a different way?
Yeah. Landscape of emotions is I'm a musician, and as every other musician, we work with our body. Simply, we play on the piano. Every touch I do on the keys, every part or soft touch, it all comes. The movement I make, it all comes from my. It starts with my emotions. All the emotions I had in my whole life, good, bad ones. It's all like a luggage, and that I transform all these emotions in my music, in my sentiments, in my sensibility. And it's like a landscape that is formed by water or by wind. My emotions, they create my music, the sound I produce.
Because you're creating your own music, you also do some stuff with really bringing out some new music. And what you said before,
Yeah.
that I think the fans will be very pleased to hear that you are bringing a CD and your music with Philip Glass is one of your
That's one of the
performance.
projects,
Yeah.
yes, amongst others, amongst a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, good. You have different kind of styles, eh? But what is your what do you prefer that you say this is my favorite style?
I cannot choose. I like all that is different. I like to work with DJs, with noise, industrial sounds, but I also like the pure piano music, like in Philip Glass. I also make music for films that is more visual. It's different, but I like.
I like that. You're very diversity with your yeah. You're
Exactly.
not only playing on a stage, but you're really doing music in a studio for
I like to
movie
play in
scores.
different places. Not
Ah,
only on
okay.
stages, in concert halls, but I'm also in crazy artistic places like in art fairs, in galleries, in museum. How do you say factories? Yeah, in different places.
When you yeah, Philip, when you do that, is that the environment where you become like with your mindset with art and everything? Is that your favorite place to create music, or do you have like a main stage or a very generic local that everybody knows? But what kind of venue brings the best out of you?
underground venues where people are
Underground.
not too dressed up and too much, how to say in English, I don't know.
You can say it also in French. You said your French fans,
Yeah,
they,
but
I don't know, they low.
le français que l'anglais les dernières années. Mais yes, but we keep it in English and sometimes I say something
You
in
can say
French. Okay?
it. Je parle un peu français. You know that.
Si,
I'm
pardon.
trying to bring my friends
C'est un
also
ami
to
spécial
another level.
C'est pas ça. Non, 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 non.
Yeah,
Mais c'est pas
yeah,
grave.
yeah. And when you bring it much more to the personal touch, and I know you're very like individual, but you can always say like bringing your personal relations, romantic friendship. What kind of influence has that also not only in your music, but also as in your photography, like a model? You were doing several things. What does that mean to you? The personal relations bringing to your
It's
music.
very important. The two kinds of relationships: the romantic with the men I had in my life, and then the friends. I will start with romance, love. I always choose a strong man who has something to say that I can look up to. Not I like to learn from those men, and so indeed, all I learn from them I take with me, and that can be strength, that can be emotional, that can be on a lot of different fields. But I always learn from those men, and
Okay.
friends is different. I have a real small world of friends. I only choose friends that think like me, with no
Ah,
limits in a world, and only with new ideas. I don't want to be pulled down by my friends. I want to be raised up with
great.
new friends.
But you did it. You mentioned before in the first live stream, eh? It had to
Yeah.
do with your youth, about your younger Veronique. Is it really what really makes you much more stronger to develop now new things that you do, all the things that you want to do in life, not only with music but become a model? Is that make you when you look at your womanhood? Is that what you really can give you as an example to other female artists?
Exactly. And in what most people think, oh, it's only men who contact Veronique, but that's not the case. A lot of women say, I am happy you show your feminine side also, that you can be sensual, because the latest years, all is turned feminism. You can show your feminine side, and women, they are happy that I do it, that I wear high heels, that I show my legs, that I show what a woman is, and not only a woman who tries to be a man in this modern world. So we get a lot of
It's a,
response also from ladies.
and when you give that like a personal touch, yeah, and we discuss some topics, and that can be really like a heavy one of that you say it's very hard to be sometimes be an artist and also do what kind of yeah, when you can say like you playful touch, yeah. If you compare your music to a scent, what kind of scent would that be and why?
A stand, you know, yeah, but my perfume, I wear
Yeah.
I have a lot of perfumes, but my favorite one is a strong one. It's Guerlain Insolence,
Huh?
and it smells a bit like violets, but it's a strong odor, a strong sense. And when I wear it, always people they come to smell. Wow, what is that? You smell good. And so, if I have to choose, yes, my dog is
I
here.
heard it. We have an on we have an extra guest in the live. I cannot
She
see the
invites
dog, but
herself.
maybe
She's not in the
yeah.
picture, but she's running around here. Sometimes
And,
she makes some noise.
yeah. And when you describe this world, that everything must be like really with the music, the ambience, with the smell. In a certain personal concert, it will be very interesting. That it's much more intimate than in a larger place where are much more people. Is that for you like in a like an intimate crowd much more pleasant than a larger crowd when you are
I feel more
playing?
close to them. It's like I can touch them really personal. The viewers are also closer to me. It's almost as they are part of the stage. So I really like it, a little bit like voyeurs, that they are
Oh, yeah.
close to me and that I have the contact with my viewers. Yeah,
Yeah.
because when you play and when the piece is finished, it's there's silence, there's tension that's still in the room, and that is shared with viewers. So yeah, I like it more.
Okay. Yeah, I see some Italian fans or watchers are coming, Claudio Ponavoli, and what my question about you're playing much more this day of the last year and also for this year a lot of in Italy.
Exactly.
What is so specific about Italy that you are loving the country but also playing there? What does that do to you?
Culture. They are very open-minded and innovative. Innovative en français.
Innovative.
I like the Italians. Voilà, simple. Don't search it too far. I like the Italian people. I like them.
Yeah, I know. I have something here. I love Italy also. My passion for Italy. Yeah, and but what I see is that you're doing a lot of things this year, also in Italy, and also for next year. Is it what you really that the culture and also with classic music? Italy is of course famous about the classic music. What kind of influence has that to your music, to your performance, or is it different?
Repeat the question.
Yeah. What I mean is, when you are playing in Italy, are you playing much more like the music, much more in a culture that Italians are expecting, or how's the crowd when you compare Italian audience to Belgium, like France?
No. I never conform myself to an audience, to people, to a concert place. I always do my own path. Never.
Okay, that's very important. I love that. I love that. Yeah.
It's when this in Italy or in France or in Turkey, I don't care. It's my voice I play. I never adapt to people or what they want. No, never.
Is it also your way of that you are a piano rebel? Is that referring to your personality and you're doing your thing and where you believe? Now, I love that very much in that, because that's what.
Sometimes from the classical world, I get some critic because I don't fit in the rules. What they think classical music.
You're not the status quo. I know that. Yeah.
Sorry, but no, I won't change for anybody. So
you compose your own music also, and I'm looking at when the viewers are saying like I'm watching to my laptop. I'm looking. There are some questions. So viewers, when you have a question for me or for this live stream, please. Don't hesitate to bring your question to us, and we try to give that as an answer. And of course, some things will be in French. So, Veronique, you can do that also.
Si les gens qui regardent pour poser des questions, n'hésitez pas. Je vais répondre en français, même si Orhan.
Because something about this year, I know you have big plans for 2000 for this year, 2025. What can we expect from you?
I do different things. First, Italy is a very big project with Francesco Luprino, movie director. That's a really big project. Then I do with Tolga in Istanbul. We will look for concerts too. That's my own music. There's the Philip Glass I do with Sébastien Douane, the actor. Then I do some festivals here in Belgium too. There's a lot of things I create for 2 films, a choreography. There's a lot of things I do. Too many.
I'm a very movie lover, and I love. What kind of movies are there?
Dark.
Are they like
movies, dark movies? I also like my music. I don't want to do commercial music. Commercial movies, I want to say. It's intelligent, like Polanski, Kieslowski, like those.
Okay. Film noir, like really. But why is that you are not doing mainstream movies and much more like that kind of is what is your reason to do that kind of
No,
niche
it's not
music?
okay. I don't want to be in the same pot of popular artists. I don't want to be popular. I do my voice my way, and sorry, my way or the highway they say. But I continue on my voice.
Yeah, I know you. I know you. You do like
You know
this is
me,
what I
so
am.
you know
Take
that
me.
it's true what I
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I like that. When you're performing, you have a unique relation with your piano and also with your body and program. And these elements, when they come together, and you come to show for the viewers also at the end of this live stream playing. And what does that do to you that you are doing really that you are not sitting down, but also playing the piano in a certain way that you are doing your own style.
What does that do to me? Is that
Yeah,
your
and when you are playing, you do the piano, you play also with when you bounce and you play with the how do you call it the piano from inside, with
yeah
what
on
you're
the
doing.
strings that I play on the
What
strings?
what kind of
It's
technique does that technique has a name?
yeah extended piano techniques.
Expanded here. Thank
Extend it
you.
because you extend the
Yeah.
piano not only by the keyboard, but you use the whole instrument. You
Also,
use the wood, you use the strings, the metal, everything, and so you create new
new
sounds, new percussion,
sound.
percussive sounds. Yeah, and
Is that really what you want to show that you are a different kind of artist, like when those elements come together?
yes, but I have a lot of respect also for history. I also play Bach, Beethoven, Mozart. You
I
have
love
to
that.
know your basics. And when
Yeah.
the basis is solid, then you can go further and expand it with new ideas. Like in modern art, they also know how to paint a landscape, a model, but they deconstruct the landscape, the classic portrait, and then they go further. And that's what I do with
Ah.
my piano. I go further than the normal sound you hear in classical music.
Yeah. When I look at like in 2 or 3 years,
Yeah.
um, what kind of new things can we expect from you when you say like, okay, I'm developing my own music and also with classical from Bach, Tchaikovsky, and other famous things. What are that we can say like about 2 or 3 years? What can we expect from Veronique?
I continue my path in the whole world, and I continue doing the same things. I do collaboration with composers, create new music with directors, with actors. I continue in the way I am busy now.
Love that.
It's
Yeah.
developing more and more and more, and further and further and further.
Yeah, I love it because when you do it in this artistic way, yeah, and maybe you could go also to the past and everything. When you can choose one divine moment in your life, what kind of moment would that be?
Divine, like God has showed him to me. Related to music, you mean?
Yeah, really, or everything that you say. This my world. When fans are looking at you, they see you, they hear your music. What is your moment that you say this is really me?
No, then I go back really to the basic, to the origin. When I was 3 years old, I saw
Hmm.
an orchestra, and it's like I recognized a language that I didn't speak already. I knew music was going to be my voice, but I did not.
Really love that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just if you
At
want
that
to have
age,
one
yeah.
divine moment, that's it.
But then you have a natural kind of talent. Is that something that you have it or you have it not? I don't know. It's like really like
What
in
is the
football. I love
question?
football.
That is
When you compare
always the
like,
question. But you need a lot of practice too. Each day, I am 5, 6 hours busy with my piano, reading, looking to documentaries, going to the museum. It's a whole lifestyle. It's not only talent. You have to
yeah,
work very hard also. Like I
because
say,
I
I'm
know,
spending
yeah,
five,
yeah,
six hours each day.
yeah, because you told also in the first live stream about your influence by your father. is that also something that you hold on, that you say, that's for me the most important thing?
Of course, because if I hadn't the influence of my father, I would not be the person I am today. I would not be Veronique,
Nice.
who likes the arts, who makes sound with the visuals, who is very attracted to artists and painters. And I wouldn't be like I am today without my father, but also not without my piano teacher. Because if I would have had in the days a classical piano teacher who was not like me, a little bit crazy, I would not be also Veronique. It's really
Great. Yeah, I see something very interesting, but the question is in French. I hope that I can pronounce it by Festival de Cannes.
Ouais.
Bonjour, can you see it? The question?
La vie personnelle et la vie artistique semblent se percuter. Est-ce que cela est facile à vivre? Non, ce n'est pas facile à vivre. Oui et non. Je vais le dire que je m'enferme vraiment dans mon monde. Je m'entoure pas de beaucoup de gens. Je travaille avec que des artistes. Aussi au conservatoire, c'est que avec des gens qui pensent comme moi. Et pareil, mes amis, c'est que des gens qui sont comme moi. Donc j'ai vraiment un très petit monde. Voilà. J'espère que ça donne une bonne réponse à ta question.
I think they're thinking, merci beaucoup, Veronique. I love the phrase, but I'm going to practice a lot, much more, maybe in the third live stream.
I speak in English, and then I have to do it in France. I have to adapt my brain. Okay.
I know a little bit like what they ask, maybe for the English viewers, and what kind of question was it, and what kind of answer did you give?
If it was difficult to separate the personal life and the professional life. So, but for me, it's a mix. It's who I am. It's my world. I only have people around me that are the same like me. I have a little small world. I don't want to be with a lot of friends and go out, cafe, dîner. No, I have my world.
My world. But yeah, I think most artists, when they are into their own world, and that's kind of creativity demands courage, and that's the main line of this live stream. It really is you. It's I know you, and really when you are in your own world, best things are coming. When you say it's in the first live stream, also said you sit in the dark. You are much more to yourself. That the best things come when you be at your own. I think is that also.
And at night, also, I am a night person. I always sleep I get up not too early. Only when I have to drive. I have two girls, 17 years old twins. Only when I have to go to school, then I get up early. But normally, I love the night.
They understand that you are really a mom and also an artist. That you have two wonderful daughters. They are supporting you full 100%. They know that you are not always available as a mother. Is it difficult to?
Since they were little, they know that they only grew up in an environment with art and with piano, so they know they have different mom. But I think they are happy because when they go to school and there is the reunion of parents, they are happy that I am their mama and not like the other moms. And that
I know.
So, no.
And maybe it's referring to this question that I have. When you speak about artistic freedom and challenging people expectation, also with family and also with your daughters, do you have made a creative choice that you initiated that scared you, that you say, how did you handle that? That you say, okay, this is what people expect from me. How did you handle that?
I never listen to what people expect from me. Simple. I only do what I feel. I always feel my intuition. I follow my intuition, I want to say. So
I really agree that,
I ask myself questions. Is it not too much? Is it not, is it okay? But the only judge for what I bring out is myself.
Yeah. But I see a lot of new joining fans from, I think, all over the world, over Europe. Do you have generally, Veronique, your fan base? Is it you're in France? I'm sitting in now. The weather is today fine. For the first time, it was very cold. It's like 16
Yeah.
degrees here in the Netherlands. I'm very
Oh,
pleased.
absolutely.
Um,
Yeah.
how famous or how big is your fan base? Is it all over the world, or is it much more concentrated here in Europe?
No, no, no. From America to even Russia to Europe, Denmark. All. That's because of internet. We are all connected, and I
Yeah,
like it to be connected to all over the world. So the
I love that. Yeah,
yeah,
and
so
when
many
you connect,
interesting people
yeah.
to talk to.
Yeah, when you really want to connect really people, I'm so I'm glad to know that you are playing. You're going to play something new that is also coming out with a CD, the music
Yeah.
from
Okay.
Philip Glass.
Exactly.
What can you tell about Philip Glass and why does it has influence that you say this kind of music that I like that you are going to play for the viewers?
But first of all, I like the music of Philip Glass. There are a lot of classical musicians who say Philip Glass, that's not music, it's only three chords, but it's not true. It's minimal music. Yes, you have little harmony and rhythm, but it creates a sound field, it creates a landscape of emotions, the same phrase in the beginning we said. And I love the music of Philip Glass. Also, he's one of the basics of the minimalist movement with John Adams and Steve Reich in America. So it's for me, it's an important composer. He also learned his business with Nadia Boulanger in Paris. So she's not n'importe qui, how we say in French. So it's
Portuguese.
really
I
intelligent.
love the sound of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
He
cannot
also,
see you. You can maybe see, but when you are, maybe you can take the seat on your behind your
I,
piano and give
I
us
play
an
something.
example if you like.
Yeah, okay. I will play the piece I used for the story we used the past few
Ah,
days.
of course.
That will
Yeah,
also be
yeah.
on the
So
report of.
I
Okay,
love
I
that
need
part. Okay,
just
take it
1 second.
away,
Yeah,
Veronique.
you don't see anything. I hope it will be okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's.
Very beautiful, Veronique. Wow.
Okay, I'm still when I finish.
Yeah, I really touched by the music. Of course, I love that kind of, yeah, classical and really minimalism. And yeah, I think, yeah, what does it, when you play this, is getting the emotions, and every time you play, it's the same feeling that you have.
It depends. It depends. Yeah, sorry, but when I play, I am in another place, in another world. I need some time to get back here. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, what was the question? If I feel the same every no, it depends what happens in my life for the moment. What am I thinking of for the rest of the day? It depends day by day. It's not always the same interpretation. Also, it's really instant the moment.
Emotion.
So no, no.
Yeah. And
No.
yeah, because when I know you a lot about when you describe, and this is like a final question because the time flies, and we can talk a lot of time. But if you describe your art as a color, which color would you choose?
Violet also. Before I would have said blue, blue, dark, melancholic, but now violet because it's the combination of blue, the melancholic, and red, the passion. So strong
Passion. Yeah.
violet.
I think, yeah, I know you guys. The photos and also your content is really expressing very, like, really the womanhood, everything that you are doing, the music that you are playing. It all comes together,
Yeah,
and
it's
I think that's very strong about to get a really personality. I think that everybody wants to be a personality, but how do you create it really to give all the things that people want as an artist? But you are so in your own world and you share that, and yeah, I love that kind of really going for it.
okay. Yeah, I won't change. Orhan. I am my music. I am my photos. I am my art, vision, and sound together. And that's who I am. Take it or leave
I
it. It's who I
I'll
am.
take it or leave it. Yeah. And the last thing about a bold creative step, if you take it to the future,
Yeah.
but you have no doubts about right now that what future may bring, or time will tell always. You're
Nobody
doing
knows
your
what the
thing.
future will bring,
Yeah,
but I will continue my life.
I
And
love it.
I always have new people I meet. That's always interesting for me. So I like it. My
Nice.
life. I'm very happy.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change for the world my life.
I
So no,
understand that.
no, I
Yeah.
am not
Um,
scared for the future.
yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
that's very important. And what would you like to say to, of course, the viewers? A lot of waving. Thank you very much, viewers, for the waving.
Yeah.
Veronique, do you have a message, like, in this world and everything is very like people are afraid with a lot of war from Ukraine, Russia, and of course what developments in America.
Mhm.
Um, what kind of things that you want to say to the fans and all the final message of this second live stream?
The final message, yes, I'm not going to start with the politics in Russia and Donald Trump because that's what he said there, or with no war. But my message would be trust in yourself and freedom. That's the most important message I have to give to people. Believe in what you are. Don't listen to what others say from you, and you will achieve your goals if only you believe and continue your own voice, your own path. That's my message.
Very nice. You can say it also in French for the French viewers.
Oui, bien sûr. Bon, la dernière question était c'est quoi le message que vous voulez donner encore à vous? Donc, pour moi, c'est le freedom, la liberté. Donc, il faut rien. Je n'oblige rien. Mais c'est très important que vous soyez. Voilà, le français m'échappe aussi.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know that you were Finnish, but love to be like international.
Oui, mais parfois, changer anglais, français, néerlandais, allemand, italiano.
Italiano,
Ouais.
yeah. Arrivederci.
Donc, la liberté,
Grazie mille.
c'est très
Yeah,
important.
I'm studying a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's so great to have you also in the second live stream, and I see you, a lot of joy, a lot of I love the way you're working. We know each other for 1.5 years, and I see you're growing also on Instagram, and also what you're doing on stages, new boundaries that you are breaking, and I will give you, like, sky's the limit, and I think it's very great that we know a lot much more about you and what you are doing, and also what we can expect from you. I think viewers, thank you very much for joining in this live stream. It will be on demand, so you can look at here on Instagram, all the social media by Veronique Vanhoucke. We will give that in the description of when we are placing it. Merci beaucoup pour le message de toi. Okay.
Pour tout le soutien de tous les spectateurs. C'est très important pour moi que je puisse compter sur vous. Donc, merci beaucoup pour tout, vraiment.
Merci beaucoup. Oh yeah, I'm learning French very quickly, Veronique. Hey, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, and we speak.
Okay, yeah, we did a great job. Okay, thank you, viewers. Have a nice day. Thank you for joining this live stream. Till next time.
Till next
See
time.
you.
Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.